Do I care? Not really. Alright. Let's talk to these. You know, I'm sure they're gonna be sore when I eventually, you know, fight Leviathan. Fuyu wishes to counteract the aggressive actions of the Coral Tridents. The Coral Tridents have erected battle standards mere paces from the tide gates. It seems dangerous to me to let them so provoke the soldiers who man the walls. I'm going to stop with the S's. I know the Crutchfather Council's discussion over destruction, but unlike my spawn brother Puyo, I do not think that Tridents would respond well to a polite request. I believe a small act of vandalism is in order. Take these flintstones and strike sparks onto their war banners. They should burn nicely. For fish people, they apparently keep their upholstery quite dry. Furio has learned of an ill-considered Coral Trident scheme. Psh, ill news, Finos 1. My watchful spawn brothers have witnessed a group of young Trident warriors sneaking around the coastline in an attempt to bypass the defenses at the tide gates. Assuming they have been successful, these impatient infiltrators have already taken up position in shadows along the shorewalker camp. They now wait but the opportunity to strike. If quick about tracking them down, perhaps to convince them to abandon this folly before any real damage is done. Should you refuse to heed your warnings, then do what it must be done. I will not long grieve for kin that place our entire race in jeopardy. Fuyu wishes to make some lethal adjustments to the battle plans of the Coral Tridents. Matters have taken a turn for the shorewalker. The Coral Tridents have secured the services of a Vol shark-skinned, a Sahagan, known for his tactical brilliance. The only reason they would employ a strategist of his caliber would be to plan a major assault on the shorewalker position. Fortunately, such schemes are easily disrupted. Slay Vol and their ambitious attack is destined to fail. Tactician should be in a possession of a coral armband, physical symbol of his new allegiance. Bring the bracelet to me, and I shall know you've succeeded in your task. Also, you know what? I could queue up for the next thing. Drops me down a level. Shed the van. What? Jump. Oh, damn it. This went down a level, I don't have access to it anymore. I hate this whole scaling thing. I just completed bosom buddies. Okay, shark skin isn't actually too dangerous compared to the other elites I've fought. Maybe it's because he's a mage? Like he's more of a wind-up and whatnot. Maybe he's just weaker. Or maybe I'm just more powerful. But I'm thinking back to the Imaji guy. I have great difficulty with him. thinking, who do I do next? Oh, I'm on 8 commendations? Huh. Thinking about it, since there's, you know, the challenge journal to commendate people, maybe I just got commendations for the commendation's sake, rather than actually achieving anything. An armband wrought of coral, bestowed upon Vol the Shark-skinned by the notorious Scarlet Sea Devil. Yeah, maybe I just got some commendations for commendation's sake and nothing else. That'd be sad. Oh, yes. A small chunk of flint used to strike sparks. I have no idea what it was just. I'm gonna stop for 1 second. Okay, I think all I was talking about was commendation for commendation's sake, and that was it. Whatever. Kind of looked at it a little quickly. I didn't notice these a second ago. Clearly, I'm oblivious. Got that invisible wall. Okay, there's also one just up here. Move you the poor. Keep running. Actually, who even attacked? You attacked me. You know what? Tell with it. Jump. Dive. And dive. Do wish I had even more AoE. That would be nice to me. Oh, I suppose I do have Doom Spike. But it doesn't quite measure up to Dragon Fire Dive, Recent Flash, you know? Can't speak to its actual... even in damage actually doesn't match up either. Though, I think I can spam it more. Also, actually had a bit of a listen to the audio levels right now, and they're fine. They're fantastic. So at least that's one weight off my mind. I suppose they're fine as long as the music keeps goddamn well playing. There wasn't an issue for a bit there back in the marginal lands. Of the music just not playing at all. The wall is set for 5. I have no idea what she was saying. I found an extra DPS for the group. But we're still missing 2 healers and 2 tanks. A while before we at your job. It'll be a good while before we get in if we do tonight. Our scheme is uncovered? Pshahaha. Then you shall be the first blood I spill. I was waiting for it to be a case of, in actuality, I'm 4 different guys. I remember playing some Flash game and that was somewhat, it was a piss take of, games like Final Fantasy and whatnot, and it was way, it's always stuck with me. Bosom Buddies 2. So you're Chocobo companion to rank 5. Chocobo suit. Alright then. Actually, wait. What was that side text? Can't use any gear in your hands. Alright. But yeah, the other things always stuck with me. Okay, 6 points. Choco beak. So we'll go with this. Afraid there won't be enough to boil the pitch. Yar, here be Skull Valley. I've an hand free. What? Speak, woman. Whatever. Oh, I've a hand free that crate is too much for you. Ah, okay. Are you sun-touched, Shore Walker? We'll abandon our purpose when the sea runs dry. In reality, I'm still only one man. Turn all the quests there in. Soon enough. I was deciding to do the quests here because I had other, I had these other side quests here as well, and I was hoping they would stack up well, but clearly not. Those require a lot of XP. Okay, I'm just gonna look something up. FF14 chalk a bow feed. You can bring your chocobo up to rank 20. You can give them different food. You know the favorite feed thing. I was checking there. you have to do a particular quest to get this, and you have to have a home and whatnot to actually do. This is part of training, and you have to have a home and whatnot to train. So, I can't feed my chocobo till I get a home, and that doesn't look like it'll happen anytime soon. I certainly won't have the money for it, and there's never a place free. So, but anyway, there's apparently if you reward your chocobo with the same food repeatedly, it becomes your new favorite, and it basically gives them a scaled up iteration of what they currently have, of the normal buff. Like there's a curio route that gives you your chocobo bonus XP. If it's your favorite, it gives them even more XP. It's instead of just giving them companion XP up, they get companion XP up 2. Then there's attack up 2, healing potency up 2. I don't know how much of an increase it is in either case, but something you probably want to keep an eye out for. Well done, Shorewalker. A simple act, to be sure, but you've struck a subtle blow for a cause. Psh, my clutch mates think me hot-headed, and clutch fodder Nov often scolds me for my temper. But the direct approach is the only approach when it comes to the Coral Tridents. And do not forget, we all do. And do not forget all we do to prevent a greater conflict with your finless peoples. So the infiltrators lie slain. I expected as much, but I'd hoped to listen to reason. Perhaps my kin continue to fall in this manner, they'll one day reconsider their warmongering ways. Part of me when he's, comes out with a comment like that, makes me wonder, would he not be a fan of Leviathan, rising up? Just simply out of the respect that will cause war. Yeah. The protagonist will be after them. Slave all and bring me the armband he wears. There are patches of scarlet on this bracelet, Shorewalker. I hope this is Vol's blood, not your own. With the loss of their detectation, the Coral Tridents will have no choice but to rethink their attack plans. I am impressed. What you lack in fins, you make up for in courage. I'm just not happy with what I'm recording. It's oh so very, very... Sure, I wasn't expecting to suddenly have everyone together. I guess I'm stuck with this. But yeah, I want to talk about their obsessive need to call everyone finless. It makes me think that... Fins are a really big part of their customs and traditions, but it could just be the fact we have no fins is worthy of acknowledgement. And fins don't factor that much into for them outside of that. There's another point I was going to make, but I always feel silly making it, so I'm just going to steer clear from it entirely. I was a bit more awake, but whatever. Don't know how to switch to party chat. I feel awkward trying to do damage here. We seem to have a tank on these. Good. you don't mind me. It's no longer aware of patrol units are returning to stations. It's not too big of an issue if I'm watching the cutscenes. I do hate how... That was funny to look at. I do hate how many there are, because it's... I know, I hate being distracted from what, you know, I'm doing. And I still kind of feel kind of thrown off because of, you know, the... you know, I was trying to make the other point, but I wasn't happy with it, and I kept going back and forth, and suddenly I'm flung into this. Really. But yeah, just the cutscenes make me feel nervous that basically I'm going to end up dying while I'm watching it or something. Or someone's going to get pissy and kick me or something. Just too used to WoW and having, you know, fuck all cutscenes, except obviously scripted ones for everyone that you cannot skip. Black Eft. Maybe I should save my AoE for these. Right, he's down. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you had a personal grudge against Magitech armor. Seriously, you're gonna have this in the middle of it? What can I say? I couldn't bear to let you have all the fun. Don't worry, Biggs and Wedge have everything in hand. Truth be told, I think they like having the work of 3 men. Wedge wasn't exactly pleased to be left behind, though. I made it quite sure I knew it. I must say, our recent struggles have done wonders for the lad's spirit. I just don't want to be left behind, or to be holding people up, or whatever. It's... given the size of this place, I suspect there might be an armor retreat to be had, and here we are. Not as bad as I thought. If I have half Marquis' talent for mending things, should be able to get it working again. Listen, Drumcran, we intercepted Imperial communication indicating that the ultimate weapon is indeed being housed inside the Praetorium. We also learned that the field which protects the compound is powered by no fewer than 3 generator towers. If you're to activate the field, you'll need to locate and disable them all. And I'm here to help you do just that. See that chute? It leads to waste disposal. Somewhere nearby, there will be a civilian facility supplying fuel to the closest of the 3 towers. Find the place and break things. Go ahead, Drumcran. I'll be along as soon as I finish my repairs. Oh good, they were all watching it. Oh. I'm really scared that someone's just gonna go ahead. Like, most of them are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be left behind. Once I was in the middle watching a cutscene and they went and killed the boss. And I had no, I didn't even get to see them. I didn't get to fight them at all. So I'm just worried of, them running ahead and me getting stuck left behind or, whatever. And just things going poorly. I'm terribly stressed about that. there's a Vanguard. Is there another search thing? Gotta stay away from those lights. Treasure coffer. No, someone else got woot. Yay. Mind this coming back sooner. Yeah, that looks like a bit of lag. Whoa. Covered by high-speed assault plane, assault ship. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with those. Stable powering? Seems they don't really have that to worry about. Most people are, you know, watching the cutscenes and, you know, all's fine, all's good. Oh, yeah. That's clearly a player. Agitech Death Call. Suddenly we be Fallout. I'm thinking I might be able to let's play the Fallout games, I'm not sure. Yeah, a big part of it's, you know, the music and all that, and I'm not sure if I can have it in my videos. Not really, you know, Fallout 3 if you don't have, you know, I don't want the world on fire. So, thing is, I'm not sure if that song is out of copyright yet or not. After so many decades, it goes into public domain. Thing is, the song, like that whole thing is sketchy to me. So it might be in public domain already, or it might not be. I've been hearing one thing or another about all that, so it's something that just confuses and stresses me to no end. Oh, I'm glad they didn't bring that mic to bear previously. There you are. I didn't have the patience to try the long way around. Let's see if you saved the first generator. That leaves us with 2. Ah, bugger. That was me, wasn't it? Well, there's none for it but to press on. Must see to the remaining generators for the enemy as a chance to regroup. You go on ahead, drunk friend. I'll bring up the rear. I'm sure plenty of ladies are excited, are happy with that. Let's race somehow. And more than a few men. Stand back. I'm gonna blast the bulkhead. Oh, blast open the bulkhead. Bit of a delayed reaction there. Managed to take terminal down that way. I'm starting to think maybe I should go with like a caster class, because with like the amount of AOE going on in the center, I don't feel comfortable, you know, getting as close as the game wants me to be. I'm gonna stay away from that. People are after falling behind. No idea what that ringing was about. Those are named. I think we've gone here a little early. Where are they? They're stuck back here. This might take a while. Watch my back. Okay, no, we're just... Alright. I'm almost there. Keep that thing occupied. Magitech, Colossus, Bronchitis. Ooh, nice. Damn it, that Colossus enhanced it. Hold on, I'll try to think of something. saying that. Maybe that's a hint that we're meant to work. You know, the cost is into 6 shots. I'm not. There we go. Fine work, Drumcaran. Stand clear. I have a mind to loose some fireworks. Diverting all power to cannons. Damn it, there goes the core. I fear I may have overestimated its maximum operating capacity by a few orders of magnitude. I blame Marquis. We'll need to find another way to bring down the third generator. Wasn't that the name he used to go by? Oh, that'll do. I like it. Well, well, the traitor himself and his meddlesome friend for company. The lips on the armor are weird. I do like that aesthetic on the mech though. Wouldn't mind getting that myself. Again, cream and gold. You go on ahead, Drumcaran. I need to get to the bottom of something. It is just a giant floating claw, ain't it? Huh. Raising those who've taken damage and are considered on our side. Was it the limit breaks filling up?